Okay, I want to speak on the Palisade fires. All right, it seems like more than half the firefighters are inmates, and I have experience in that. When I was incarcerated in Virginia, my crime was a non-violent crime, so naturally they wanted to put me in a workplace. And so they put me on a fire crew. It was in Cold Springs, Virginia. I was only there for a short bit. It didn't work out right for neither of us. But the community saved over millions of dollars by inmate workforce. And now, inmates again are on the front lines fighting fires for some of them communities that they're not even from, just to get out a little bit. But I want to say this: if they can be trusted to go out and fight a fire to protect people, how come they can't be trusted to go home and find jobs? I mean, one guard in the middle of a fire never could. I remember one time, listen, we were in a controlled burn in Virginia, and it was so hot. There was fire everywhere. And I was tired. And I said, you know what? I had a little bit of I lost all the fucks to give. So what did I do? I stripped down to my boxers and I found a creek. And I laid in the creek like I was just at the beach. And I laid there for hours. Hours. At one point I got up, got dressed, walked probably a mile and a half to where the Gatorade station was, got a Gatorade, walked back, and got back in the creek and stayed there for hours again. At the end of the day, nobody was the wiser. I got dressed, I put my fire retardant uniform right back on, and got back and got in the van, and I heard how everybody had worked so hard that day, and I thought, man, I had a day at the beach. I ain't saying shit. So the moral of the story is, are they going to earn their freedom any sooner? Because this needs to change. We need to change the mentality of prisoners for work, because it's really prisoners for profit. We use the slave trade. That's what it is. It's the slave trade for profit. We got to stop this. What are we teaching? You know what? When you know better, you do better. Say less.